Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing shepherd's pie, and also I bought the two McTasties. One of them is Thai sweet chili, and this is the Mexican chipotle. I really hope you enjoy. Okay, so let's dig in and enjoy this feast together. Check that out. Now, check that out. Open it up. Wow, that's really delicious. It's spicy. Mm. 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 Let's dig into this shepherd's pie. The only thing I forgot to pick up ketchup. I really do love ketchup with my shepherd's pie. I brought some hot sauce, so. Ooh. Why is it not coming out? And some toast. Because I'm a dipper, I like to dip or put some on like this. I like to do this. Check that out. Oops, it's not a lot. There we go. So hot and steamy. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Today we're going to have a little bit of a story time. I'm going to talk about my first boyfriend ever. And the funny thing is that I still think of that person to today. Of course, you know, always here first. We were living in a duplex on Gibbon Street. Gibbon Street is sort of like the ending of Verdun and the beginning of Point St. Charles type. I know you probably don't know, but it was me. It was me, my mom, my dad, and I have two brothers. I have an older brother and a younger brother. Okay. And on the upper level of the duplex, my grandmother lived. So it was really nice that we lived close to each other. So that was the good thing. Also, I mean, where we lived, it was a dead-end street. There was a laneway that went through, but no one really used it. So. And if you look at the end of the street and you look directly straight, you'll see the intersection street. And right there, the first house on the second floor, there's metal stairs going up with metal railings with stairs, gray, going up, and then there's a balcony with metal railings and the white door. That's where my first boyfriend lived. I mean, I don't know what to classify it. I mean, we were between the ages of maybe 12 and 13 years old. I'm thinking 12. But we never said, oh, do you want to be my boyfriend or anything like that. It wasn't that. I think it might have been between 11 and 13. So how we met was he just moved in across the street. Well, not across the street, but across the way. And I was playing on my bike because in the dead end there's a little lip that goes like this, and you can drive on your bike. And there's grass on this side, and it's like a step, right? So I don't know how to explain that, but yeah. And I was driving around, seeing how far I can go. 11 or 12 years old, and so he was like outside of his house. I guess he saw me playing in that area, right? So he came across, and we met for the first time. And he had transformers and things like that. So we sat, we talked, and talked. I mean, about his transformers, and he showed me them, and it was really pretty cool at the time. So the first time we met, he didn't stay that long because I guess, he was just moving in, so he went back to his place. But then as the days progressed, we met more and more and more. And me and my brothers, we used to play Pop 500. That's where you hit the ball on the tennis ball in the corner of a sidewalk, and it pops up, and whoever catches it depends on how far it goes. So we were playing that, and he ended up coming over, and we were playing. So we all played together, right? So basically, as the days progressed and stuff, we got closer and closer, and we'd only play together. So we would wander off and not play in our area, and we'd go, see new things, and because in an area not far from our house they were building new townhouses and things like that. So we went in and we started fooling around and playing, going up the stairs and so on and so forth. And it came to the point where it just happened. Like, we held hands because, like friends, right? And then that's when the first kiss happened. So we kissed. And then, I mean, I'm not that good at telling stories, but I mean, I know at that age, long story short, we kissed, we held hands, we French kissed. I mean, not right off the bat. It's pretty strange. Well, not strange, like, I'm looking at it now, how I'm 11, 12 years old, and we're making out, right? And we hung around each other for a good almost 2 years. I mean, right now I can see everything I can envision everything in my head. What happened, what was around. Obviously, we didn't stick around our house when we were doing our, what is it called? Testing the waters, I guess. Discovering each other. But yeah. We really did enjoy each other so much. I mean, when we hung around so much, holding hands, not in front of people, more when we were by ourselves, hugging, kissing. I told you French kissing. I'm not going to get into any further details on that, but yeah, I mean, there was more than that. We got so close. And it was like every time we saw each other, well, in my perspective, every time I saw him, I was filled with joy and happiness. And you get those little things in your stomach. But yeah. I mean, like at the beginning, it was basically playing Transformers, riding bikes, building up the closeness and stuff. But eventually it started leading to more and more. And it just happened. I mean, it's not like I said, oh, do you want to go on a date or do you want to be boyfriend and boyfriend? No, we never said any of that. But everything we did was like as if we were boyfriend and boyfriend. So that went on for like 2 years. And the sad thing is, I'm pretty sure if he didn't move, because he moved to Ontario almost into the second year. And he just said that, yeah, my parents are moving and we're going and, you know, and it was hard. I mean, I guess as a younger kid, I mean, you get distracted by a lot of other things. But I still think of him today. Like I do. Like I'm happily married. I love Charles. I love him to death. But I mean, it's the first. I mean, it was just so innocent and so, so sweet. I mean, I know exactly what he looks like. Well, then. You know what I mean? Oh. The funny thing is that he was missing his front teeth, and he had two. See how I have fangs? Well, I got them fixed, but he had two fangs there and two fangs here, right? Almost like a vampire. And it's funny because he would joke around and be like, I'm gonna suck your blood, you know, like joking around and stuff, you know what I mean? And then bites me on the neck and gives me a nice kiss, you know. It's pretty, you know, innocent, but I'm a type of person that I don't I'm not a person that goes around running around. I'm a type of person that, you know, when I'm with someone or someone that I like, I'm a very quiet person at the beginning. So that way I get to understand and listen. I listen a lot at the beginning. You know? And then you get to know the person really well. But so that's what I did for the longest time. Quiet, shy. But, you know, it led to us hanging around with every single day. Us going and wandering off and seeing new things. And, you know, going places together as a couple. That was a lot of fun. I was so sad about it when you left. But like kids, you transition, you know what I mean? You get so distracted with everything else. But yeah, I mean, I can't believe it. It was really nice. The good thing is that I have memories of it. The bad thing is that, I mean, what could it have been if he would have lived there longer? Could we have grown into, like, that young sweethearts into adulthood? You know, who knows? You never know. These things happen for a reason, I guess. That's all I know is I had an amazing time when we were together. We were always laughing. We were always having fun. We always enjoyed each other. We shared. If I had candies or things, I would share with him. If he had things, he would share with me. I mean, he introduced me to the Transformers because he had it first. Things like that. But also, I like the quiet time. Like when we're in these constructed buildings that at night, not night, but I mean, nobody was there, right? It was weird, but we got in, just walked in because there's no windows or doors, and we went in and fooled around and played and stuff. But it's nice to just sit, hold hands, you know, enjoy each other. We had so many moments like that where we're just like hugging and kissing and just embracing each other. I mean, it was so so amazing. But yeah. Well, like I said, I'm not a person that runs around and stuff like that. I'm the type of person that when I connect, I connect. Like we worked together for almost 2 years. Relationship, I classify as a relationship because we hung around, we kissed, we French kissed, we hugged, we cut. You know what I mean? We did a lot of things together, and we enjoyed it and we had fun. That was the best part about it, enjoying each other and having fun, and the time that we had. Right? We didn't know that time would. We didn't know time would end, but the way that we looked at it, the way that we did it was like we enjoyed each other every minute of the day, right? Like as if it was our last in ways, but not thinking about it, but it just happened. So yeah, so I've been pretty much in a relationship all the time, like almost 2 years with him, and then after that I was never with anyone. It was strange. And then I had my next relationship I had after that was 11-year relationship. And then this relationship that I have right now, well, marriage relationship, it's 16 years. We haven't been married a year yet, but we've been together for 16 years. So, 15 years married, almost. I mean, 15 minutes. 15 years together, almost a year married. No, 16 years together. Anyways, whatever. In November 27th will be our first anniversary of our wedding. But yeah, so we've been together 16 years plus. I talked to Charles too, and I said that, let's do a mukbang together and talk about, because there are some people that are asking, and so we are going to do it. Except for I'm just waiting. Like, I know I talked about it before, and I'm just waiting for my allergy test to be done. It's on the 9th of this month. I'm getting it done, so depends, probably a week after. And fingers crossed, if not, I'm not allergic to shellfish, then we're going to do a seafood boil together, and we're going to talk about lots of things. Ups, our downs, how we met, how we're doing, our future, things like that. I really wish that my internet service would be working. We have internet from TELUS, but the building's so old. I know I talked about it before. So, say I'm uploading a video to YouTube, and I have an Alexa, she won't work because I'm uploading something. I mean, it's ridiculous. The building's so old, the wiring's so old, that the speed is so slow, but we're paying for high speed, and we're getting poor service. Not from TELUS, it's just from the building. And the person that owns the building is actually making it more difficult for us, so we just said forget about it, and we'll just deal with it. Because if the internet would have worked properly, I would be able to do live videos. I tried a live video, but it didn't work. It just like got distorted and shut off, then went back on, then start loading. I mean, it was annoying. So until I reach 1,000 subscribers, or we move, which I think we're moving in 6 months maybe. Because I'm so looking forward to interacting with my subscribers, and then everyone will get to know me a little bit better that way. I find it hard, it's for me, just sitting here and talking. If I did live, at least, you know what I mean, I can answer your questions, you know? So I'm really looking forward to that. The shepherd's pie is pretty good. I bought it from No Frills. So I hope my little story was okay. Like I said, I'm not the best at telling stories. I hope I get a lot better at it. Those McDonald's tasters were pretty good, actually. Not good enough for the money. I mean, I think it's like 3 something per. They're so small, but they're pretty good. I really hope you enjoyed this video and a little bit of the story about myself. Each video I'll try to add a little bit more. So I hope everyone has an amazing day, and see you next time in my next video, alright? Alright, bye for now.